Okay, I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I guess I just haven't had the time. I don't know. I don't want to look at an ad, so I'll just click play. But anyways, yeah, this is Euouae, whatever, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Euouae GIGA, Giga 15, say about mid-tier. There's really, has like 1,800 something notes, but like 500 of them are at the end and they're completely free. So your score is gonna feel like it's pretty low on this one until you get to it. Ending's a little tricky, beginning's a little tricky, but other than that, I mean, it's not the worst in the world, and it's not the most annoying either. Ravon is very much more annoying than this one, so. But this is harder, but it's less annoying. You'll see what I mean. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, also, before we start, today is apparently National Boyfriend Day. I don't know why I'm mentioning that, but yeah. So celebrate by omegaing Euouae GIGA. Okay, let's start. So you're gonna start with like just a hold, okay? It's just a hold. Like I know this scares some people, but you just tap the hold when it hits the line, okay? That's all you have to do. Okay. This part, beginning part, is very simple. Just 5 notes back and forth. And side notes. Then you add a hold in. Then another hold. Okay, that's not too bad, all right? Now, if you're right-handed, I would suggest using these 2 fingers, like this. If you're left-handed, do this. Now, you don't really have a choice here. You have to do it with your left hand. And you can just do this. Make sure you hold these holds for longer than you think on the side. Hold these holds. Okay. Now here, these doubles, you just tap them. Make sure your fingers are wide. If your fingers are like this, you will double hit. So don't do that. Fortunately, you don't have to put it up to luck because you can set this up very easily. Just go like this. You don't have to be, like, you can be here. You just can't be here. You can be here, or here, or here. No, you can't be here. You can be here. Anyways. And the same thing on the right hand. Don't worry about accidental inputs here. It's not going to happen very much. So. No, that's wrong. Sorry. So here it's da da da. So this lines up with this da da da, and then I would just go up with the middle finger. It's too fast. I mean, you can jack it. I don't know. Do what you want. I would use middle finger. Just make sure you go up a little bit more, especially if you're on a bigger device. Because da 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 da. So da 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 da, and then you have another one on the right hand. So da 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 da, and then the da. There are a couple ideas you can do here, okay? The first one is just do it as it's written. Or however it works. I don't actually know how it works. I didn't do it like that. Wait. So it's groups of 5. Da 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 da. Okay? Now, notice these are together, these are separate, right? So that means if you can't do this, or it's uncomfortable or inconsistent, fortunately there's another solution. You can do this, which looks stupid, but it actually is surprisingly consistent, even at fast speeds. So it looks like something like this. And then right hand on the bottom. Or you can even put the left hand on the bottom. So here, you can even put the right hand on the bottom if you want. And here, left hand on the bottom. Doesn't matter which hand you put on the bottom, just make sure you can do it. At full speed, it's a little fast. But it's very, very doable. So that's how that part works. I should probably mention one more thing. Right here, notice these 2 notes are not together. I do not know if that's a mistake or that's intended, but they haven't fixed it, and it doesn't look like they're gonna fix it because no one's reported it because it's not a big deal. But just be careful with this. If you hit this at the same time, it probably won't register. It might not register. This note might be a good, it might be a miss. The way to avoid this is obviously to go like that, like this, just like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, or da-da-da-da, however you want to do it. Just make sure it's like a grace note. And then once it's here, and then just do the finish off. So here, just hold right hand like this, and then the right hand can come down, and then left hand double, or you can just do this, da da da, or da da da, whatever you want. Okay, so this part works. This part you actually have to kind of do. So after you finish this, double on the left hand, obviously. Right hand like this, or left hand like this, depending on what hand you are. Da 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 da, da da da. What the hell? Those are all opposite. Da da da. What the hell? Da da da. And then da 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 da. So da 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 da. So recap. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Double, trill, 5, 1, 2, 5, 3, 5, 5. Hold with the right hand. Doubles, doubles, doubles together. And finish off. Okay, so the way this part works, I'll explain the rhythm here. Okay, it's this fast. Okay, here's what's happening. So here, hold this with your right index finger, and then go but up, but up, but up. Release this when you hit this note. But up, but up, but up, but up. Dude, what the heck? Da 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 da. Together, together. Okay. These are weird. Notice these two notes line up with each other, so these are triplets. Okay. So I would think they're like, I wouldn't say are they 24s? Are they 12s? I actually... Okay. I think I get it. Okay, so it's something that you really don't have to worry about too much. These should be 12s. Yeah, 12s and then 16ths. It should be like that. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, so 16ths, right? Now, this is a downbeat, okay? This is a downbeat. These notes are together, and then these notes are 6/16. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then downbeat. So what you do is when you get to the end of this, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what I do is I just go 1, 2, so middle ring, and then ring on this hand, and then these 4 fingers are set up to trill. Does that make sense? So da 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 da. Now, alternatively, if you are confident, you can do this index middle. If you're not confident with middle ring, you can do index middle and just jack these, or index middle and come back. You know, there's many options here, but without the least amount of movement is just doing this and then going like this. So at full speed, it looks something like this. Notice how the left hand just comes down at the end to take care of the red notes. And then the right hand has doubles. Just hold with the left hand and just tap the blue notes on the other notes. Rhythm should be fairly simple here. Just do it one more time, just to get another. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so here, what you want to do is, it's kind of weird. You want to be like, don't hit these too fast. Don't be like, it's not like that. It's okay? And then what you're going to do here is like, you want to hold it down, but you really don't have to hold it down long. So just don't release super quickly. You don't have to think about holding it down like forever. You just, yeah. So those are eighth notes. Here, these are together. So this left nose note and the notes are together. So it's da 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 da. So I would use this on big iPads, and then it's the same thing on the right hand side. So right. So the rhythms should be fairly simple here. If you're good enough to omega this, it should be fairly simple. Okay, this next stream is not too bad. You can even jack it if you want. But you don't have to, of course. So it works like this. Okay, this is to do something like this is stupid. So you can jack these, or you can just put middle finger here like this. So da da da. I went too far. All right. So right here, middle, middle, natural, natural. These are all alternating. Very straightforward. Alternating again. Okay. So it ends here, and then you have this note, a 16th note later, and you hold this. So I would go middle finger up. It just makes sense here to go middle finger up. You can switch back, it doesn't matter. You can jack, it doesn't matter. Just, I use middle finger, but you can use any finger you want. I just prefer to have less movement. So, okay. This part sucks for many different reasons. Your best bet here, okay, is to memorize the left hand rhythm, which is da 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 da, and the right hand will hold this with the middle finger. You'll tap this first note with your index finger, and then you just hit doubles the entire way through. That is the strat that pretty much everybody in the entire world uses. So if you don't use that strat, good luck. It's probably not going to be as good. Okay. So, again, left hand is like this, da 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 da, and I would tap this with left hand, because if you tap this with two fingers, you will trigger this big hold note, so I wouldn't do that. Right hand is like that. So put it all together. Like that. At full speed, looks like this. You just hold these. I put 3 fingers on the reds, and then click this note with your thumb, like this. And you'll see why in a second, because you can use your middle finger like this, and you go across. This part's very simple. If you mess up in omega here, you have no one else to blame but yourself. But I know, I hope you guys are good enough not to get misses here. Oh, I should probably mention a couple things. Okay. This note, the downbeat is on the 3rd red note, so you do have to tap this a little earlier. Rhythm here, so. Okay, so I would hold this with your ring finger. Also, make sure your finger stays here the entire time. If you watch my omega video, my finger gets to about here, which is dangerously close to messing up omega for just no reason whatsoever. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. Ring finger. So this rhythm is just something that you're going to have to read. I hope you're good enough to read it, because you're going to have to read it. It's not very simple to memorize. Okay, so I'm not going to really talk about this rhythm, other than like right here, I would use something like this. I would use something like this. I would not do this. It's risky. Okay. Right here. These notes line up. So it's da 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 da. Okay. Now here, since you want your ring finger on this for this reason. When you tap, notice these 2 holds end and start at the same time. So when you're tapping here, this note lines up with this hold note. So you don't really want to be, if your ring finger's already here, you don't want to be tapping like that. So what I would suggest here is you tap this with your index finger, and then you use your right middle and index finger like this, and bring your hand back so your middle finger comfortably taps here while like bent in, kind of like this. And finish up the pattern, and then finish up the sequence. So at full speed, this part looks something like this. This part is very simple. Just don't mess up the root. So this one is right, left, right, left, right. Get used to that. Right, left. Left, right. So for this part, again, the rhythm, you should be able to read this. I'll just tell you this. This third note lines up with this. This does not line up with this. It's da-da. So, shit. Let's go to like here. Okay. Here's what I would recommend here. Now, I'm on an iPad 11-inch, and I can do this strut. So, I'm pretty sure no one's playing Dynamix on anything bigger, and if you are, well, you probably still can pull this off because it's just that easy. Okay, notice, first of all, when you end the stream, you have to tap once again with the right hand. Secondly, you have a bunch of red notes on the bottom, but they're quite big. Thirdly, these notes on the sides are not together. It's da 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 da, so double da 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 da, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you could just go like this, but that's stupid, so don't do that. All right, let me show you the easiest way to do this. I'll slow this down. So at the end, trill, 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 trill. Okay. When you get to the end of this trill, what you're gonna do is you're going to, on the downbeat, you're gonna put 2 fingers on your left hand down, like right here, okay? This will remind your right hand to also let down. You want to like, kind of like just let your fingers down. Like this, in this kind of a pattern. So like, it's almost like you're tapping 4 times at the end. So your fingers are here, and they should be set up. This will catch all the bottom notes. Then you just use your ring fingers, or pinkies, whatever you prefer. So here, or here. So at full speed, it should look something like this. Notice how I get all my fingers down, and then I tap the sides. It's pretty clean. Unless you want to do something stupid. You can do that if you want. I don't know why you would though. Now you have a part similar to the first half, but this part is a lot easier. Except for this thing. I'll just show you what you have in store. This part looks hard, but it really isn't that bad. Now this ending is very finicky, so you have to be careful here. If you're nervous, well, good luck. And then you end. And then the rest of the level is just that. Okay, so ending. Probably one of the most annoying parts. Once you get past here, I would recommend this. You don't want to really do singles into doubles if you're not left-handed, so just show the right hand. Here I would recommend, because this part is trivial, but it can trip you up if you're not careful. So right here I would recommend 1, 2, 3, and then just hold the right hand there. For obvious reasons. Okay, this part sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know this part sucks, but don't worry about that. This part sucks. Yeah, I just have to cancel Amazon Prime because I have a free trial or some shit. Whatever. Anyways, this part, triple, 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 triple. They're all triples. So the first triple is here. Second triple's on the bottom. So 1, 2. If you're on an iPad, you should use your thumbs. If you're not on an iPad, you can do whatever you want. So 1, 2. So remember 1, 2. Then the pattern should be right. So right, left, and then both. So both, bottom, right, left, both. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, that's okay. It doesn't make sense to me either. The rhythm is as follows. It's not just straight rhythm, so you have to be careful. Da, 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 da. It's very weird. Da, 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 da. So da 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 da. So 1, 2, 3, da da da. So what's it called? 3 dotted eighth notes and then eighth notes. Da, 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 da. Does that make sense? Right, left, both. So, da da da, eighth notes. Does that make sense? Da da, right, left, both. Okay, hope that makes sense. You're gonna have to figure that out your own. Right, left, both. Triples, more triples. I would hit this note with your left hand because you're gonna release this as soon as it's over, so you can go like this, because you don't really want to do this. That's a recipe for disaster. Hold, middle finger on the right hand. Okay, so what you do here, 16ths. Okay, here, I would just roll over, hit with your middle finger first. These are 16ths until right here. This note here, that's a 24th. So 16th, 24th to finish it. 24th in the middle, then back to 16ths. This is a 16th jack. Run over, double on the bottom, then these are togethers. So once you finish, da 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 da. Triple. Make sure you don't go too high on this note. You can go like this, but I prefer this on a bigger screen. And then triple da. And then here, just go like this and hold your, hold one finger, probably your right hand because it's close to the right side. And then just hit one finger on the last whole note. Something like that. And then finish it off. So, in conclusion, the worst part about this ending though, definitely, is right here, not accidentally inputting. Right here, going too high and accidentally inputting, because notice how close these notes are to the side. And then this note as well, you have to be all the way out here. So, I'll play it one more time at full speed. That should have worked if I was actually playing it. Once more at slow speed. That was wrong, I think. Maybe it wasn't. Notice how I'm staying outside. I switched to my index finger. Low, outside. And finish it off. Then you get to hold these notes. It's pretty satisfying, not gonna lie, to just watch your combo go up like that and your score finish. Your score goes directly to 1,000,000 on iPad Pros. That's Euouae, guys. So yeah, good luck with this one. It's not easy, but it's not too hard either. So I think it should be good. Yep. Good luck. And happy National fucking Boyfriend Day, I guess, because that is a holiday that matters. Bye.